Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated, designed with serenity and warmth. It provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Trinidad and Tobago has a new Chief Justice. TEMA Commission sits Speyside, and TPPTHA nomination window closes with record interest. Good evening, I'm Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Wednesday, 22nd October 2025. Now to our top story. The distinguished legal career of Justice Ronnie Boodoo Singh culminated today with his swearing in as the new Chief Justice of Trinidad and Tobago. The ceremony held at President's House officially marks the end of the nearly 17-year tenure of former Chief Justice Ivor Archie, who has previously announced his decision to retire at a time of his choosing. The appointment was made by the acting President Wade Mark in accordance with Section 102 of the Constitution, which mandates consultation with both the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition. This constitutional procedure underscores the crucial checks and balances required for the judiciary's independence. The Tobago Emergency Management Agency, TEMA, has officially commissioned the Community Emergency Response Team, CERT, Speyside Response Center, said to mark a significant advancement in community-based disaster preparedness for the island. The center, funded under the government of Japan's Grassroots Human Security Project, the GGP, in collaboration with the Tobago House of Assembly, is designed to enhance local capacity in managing emergencies and disasters. Situated in the Windward region, the facility will function as the primary hub for emergency response, coordination, and specialized training, allowing communities to respond more efficiently to natural and man-made hazards. For TEMA, this initiative represents an important investment in strengthening Tobago's disaster management framework by empowering residents with the tools, skills, and infrastructure needed to act swiftly and effectively in times of crisis. According to TEMA officials, the center reflects a shared commitment between international partners and local authorities to improve resilience, promote safety, and foster a culture of preparedness across Tobago's most vulnerable communities. The race for the next Tobago House of Assembly election is heating up, with the governing Tobago People's Party seeing an unprecedented number of submissions for its internal candidate selection process. Reporter Joel Green-George has the details.
The next Tobago House of Assembly election may not yet have a date, but the internal battle lines are already drawn within the Tobago People's Party. The party, led by political leader Assemblyman Farley Augustine, has officially closed its nomination period, which ran from October 5th to October 17th, 2025. Political leader Augustine reported receiving a surprisingly high volume of hopefuls seeking to contest Tobago's 15 electoral districts.
We were somewhere around 55 nominations. Of course, that may go down if persons were duly nominated, but we're somewhere around 50, inching to 60, between 55 and 60 nominations.
With just 15 seats up for grabs, the figure points to an average of nearly 4 nominees per district, setting the stage for a hotly contested screening process. Augustine highlighted that some areas proved to be significantly more popular than others.
Bethel is the most contested area, seriously most contested area is Bethel. Second to that might be Bonaccord, Canaan. And then it tapers off accordingly, but it's going to be quite competitive within the rank and file of the party.
The intense interest is being interpreted by some as a surge in confidence for the 2-year-old political entity. The political leader attributes the high turnout to the party's clear focus and democratic foundation, attracting members who have previously been involved in other political groups.
TPP is Tobago's only indigenous party that is focused only on Tobago. As in, we really could care less about how Trinidad chooses to do its business, but we focus primarily on Tobago and Tobago's people's business. And because of that, we have attracted a much larger following than any other at this time.
Sitting Assemblyman for Plymouth Blackrock, Neil George, who confirmed his nomination, shared this.
It speaks to what we have been doing over the last 4 years, and it speaks to the growth of the party as a whole, and it speaks towards the goodness that this party has for Tobago in the future.
He expressed that he is receiving the support of his constituency, but that he is focused on the good of Tobago.
I got into politics because of support, and the fact that my nomination has gone in is because I am also receiving support.
The next phase involves a due diligence review of applications, followed by the screening process. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Joel Green-George.
We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Rise and shine, Tobago. The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
When they rum, tell you you's a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive pool party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Tobago, are you ready to light up the night? Join us for the Lambo Credit Union's Moonlight Miles for Diabetes Glow Walk 2025.
On Saturday, November 15th at Cano Bay Nature Resort, we'll walk, glow, and raise awareness for a healthier tomorrow.
From 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Bring your family and friends for plenty glow energy.
Registration is just $180 per person, or grab your crew of 5 for only $150 each.
Sign up online or at Lambo Credit Union branches before October 31st.
For more registration and payment details, visit lambocreditunion.com and search Moonlight Miles today.
Nirvana, Tobago's premier all-inclusive event for Carnival 2025. Join us for a night of elegance, energy, and unmatched vibes at Fête à Blanc. Come dressed in your finest island chic white attire and indulge in a premium carnival experience like no other. Experience live performances by Nadia Batson and Sass, Patrice Roberts and the 18 Band, Sean Marshall, Lyrical, Ramonapi, Juby, and many more. Get your tickets now at IslandEtickets.com. Physical tickets available in Trinidad at SRP on the Avenue, Showaholic, Trin City Mall, Port of Spain, and Center City Mall. Happy's Waterhole, Pleasantville, Avala, Hotland Plaza, in Tobago, Barcode Scarborough, Deltec Distributors, Argyle, Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Jade Monkey Crown Point, Showaholics Lowland, and any committee member. Immerse, illuminate, indulge. Saturday 25th October 2025 from 5 p.m. at the magnificent Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. Dress code Island Chic, all white. Nirvana. Fête à Blanc, where luxury meets rhythm and elegance meets euphoria. Don't just attend, arrive in style.
Welcome back. Members of the Trinidad and Tobago Diaspora were honored for their unwavering patriotism and outstanding contributions to national development during the Diaspora Patriots Award and Gala. The event was hosted by the Tobago Diaspora Outreach Network and celebrated citizens living abroad who continue to make a positive impact on the nation's progress through their professional and philanthropic efforts. Here are the details.
Among this year's honorees was Tobago-born entrepreneur Alana Grant, who received the 2025 Diaspora Patriot Award in the entrepreneurship category. Grant was recognized for her innovation, leadership, and dedication to empowering others through sustainable business initiatives that uplift communities both in Trinidad and Tobago and overseas. Grant left Trinidad and Tobago in 1989 and returned after 30 years, founding 2 businesses, a whole food plant-based takeout restaurant and a lifestyle center. Through these ventures, she gives back to her community, embodying the spirit of the Diaspora Patriot Award, which recognizes individuals who have left the country and returned to contribute meaningfully to its development.
This was given by the 2025 Diaspora Patriots Award. Members of the Diaspora were celebrated for their patriotism and contributions to building Trinidad and Tobago from abroad. The event was hosted by the Trinbago Diaspora Network. Persons including myself was honored for their giving back to the community in terms of entrepreneurship.
Grant spoke to Tobago Updates about her experience receiving the award.
Receiving the award was both humbling and rewarding. It served as a powerful reminder of the dedication and effort poured into the journey, and being recognized among such talented peers was truly an honor. The moment brought a deep sense of gratitude, not just for the accolade itself, but for everyone who supported and believed in the work along the way. It reinforced the value of perseverance and passion.
Grant expressed her gratitude for the recognition, emphasizing that the award motivates her to continue contributing to Trinidad and Tobago's growth while inspiring other diaspora members to make a positive impact. This is Alia Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
We are familiar with that yearly stench that litters our beaches. Assistance has arrived as the government of Japan, in partnership with the United Nations Development Programme, the UNDP, formally presented specialized equipment to the Tobago Emergency Management Agency, TEMA, as part of the improving national Sargassum management capacities in the Caribbean project.
With the continued influx of sargassum along Tobago shores, the government of Japan, in collaboration with the United Nations Development Programme, officially handed over specialized equipment to the Tobago House of Assembly to assist in cleanup efforts. But that's not all. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine noted that procurement for additional equipment, including boats, is already underway to further strengthen the island sargassum management and coastal protection efforts.
This is just the beginning of receiving equipment for Tobago. They're also working, procuring as we speak, boats and booms, the same type of booms we use in managing the oil spill. Those have been procured so that within the next 6 months we will have boats and booms to add to the list of equipment provided from UNDP with the assistance of the Japanese government to help in the fight with the challenge of sargassum.
Dating back to 2011, when the sargassum influx was unusually high, Tobago's eastern coast bore the brunt of the impact, with communities there facing the greatest challenges.
As was mentioned in 2011, we saw for the first time this mass of yellow taking over all of Torres Bay and Speyside. And we know the impact on our environment, we know the impact on our fish stock, impact for fishers, impact for hoteliers and restaurateurs, especially those on the coast. And so we are eternally grateful for this investment for the people of Tobago.
As Tobago continues to battle the recurrent seaweed invasions, the ongoing support from international partners like Japan and the UNDP, combined with the THA's proactive measures, signals a stronger, more coordinated approach to protecting the island's coastline and sustaining its blue economy. This is Alia Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Proceedings in the Standing Finance Committee became tense yesterday whilst examining the national budget estimates for fiscal 2026. During the first sitting, a key question was posed regarding the government's proposed 10% salary increase for public servants. Reporter Joel Green George has the details.
On October 13th, the Minister of Finance, Mr. Devendranath Tanku, during his presentation of the government's budget, announced that he had instructed the Chief Personnel Officer to submit a revised offer of a 10% wage increase for public servants. This offer covers the negotiation periods of 2014 to 2016 and 2017 to 2019. Yesterday, during the first sitting of the Standing Finance Committee, Laventille West MP Kareem Marcel queried the existence of an allocation for the government's proposed 10% salary increase.
Can the Honourable Minister, indicate whether the proposed salary increase of 10%, whether there is any accommodation for this in this line item in this fiscal year?
The Finance Minister indicated that there was indeed no such allowance in the budget as the negotiation with the PSA had not yet begun.
Remember, the proposed salary increase that you're referring to, I assume, is the PSA negotiation that is due to start? Is that the salary negotiation that you're referring to?
Yes, I am.
With the greatest of respect, during the budget debate, I indicated that negotiations hasn't started yet. So therefore, that is not included.
The Diego Martin West MP, Mr. Haynes Devines, followed with justification for the existence of budgetary allocations.
In accounting, we have a concept called conservatism, which is where we budget for things that are expected to come. So I think the member's question is very valid.
The Finance Minister doubled down on his initial response.
There has been no negotiation started. So the assumption that there's a 10%, 12%, 0%, 5%, whatever your assumption is irrelevant at this point. We have to wait, and your version of accounting might be different. But we have to wait as a government until there is a negotiation started before we preempt and put some arbitrary figure in the numbers. That is common sense.
In most modern public sector environments, which includes Trinidad and Tobago, accounting practices follow International Public Sector Accountability Standards, IPSAs. And under IPSAS 19, specifically in the definition and recognition sections, paragraph 18, 21, and 35 to 37, this increase would be considered a contingent liability. The question over the proposed 10% salary hike targets a crucial aspect of the budget, personnel expenditure, identified as line item 00301 CM. If unaccounted, the proposed allocation for the Ministry of Education may be artificially low and would inevitably require a large supplementary appropriation later. However, this budgetary inquiry quickly devolved into a procedural dispute and the House was adjourned. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
As Trinidad and Tobago observes Cyber Security Awareness Month, the government is taking decisive action against escalating cyber threats and fraud. Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, Mr. Dominic Smith, announced that Cabinet has approved an interministerial committee to address growing digital risks, with a specific focus on protecting vulnerable citizens in both islands. Reporter Jewel Green George has the details.
Speaking to Tobago Updates Television News, Minister Smith emphasized the National Digital Transformation Strategy is explicitly designed for all citizens, addressing earlier concerns about potential disparities.
Rest assured, the digital agenda is about inclusion, and it's about all citizens from the communities in Port of Spain straight on to Scarborough. Right? So I think we have the commitment of the Prime Minister, and we have the commitment of the people of Trinidad and Tobago is high on the agenda as well.
The need for heightened security measures come as cyber-related incidents, including AI-enabled scams and investor fraud, have been increasing. These activities often target the most susceptible in society, including the elderly, leading to significant financial and emotional distress. Minister Smith detailed the immediate government response to stem this flow of illicit activity, confirming the new committee's role.
The government has approved now in Cabinet an interministerial committee to deal with cyber risk and cyber attacks. And this was prompted by exactly what you mentioned there, the vulnerable in society, related to fraud, related to impersonation.
This new coordinating body will, according to Minister Smith, strengthen the nation's ability to respond and prosecute cyber and AI-driven fraud. It brings together key agencies such as the Ministry of Homeland Security, the Financial Intelligence Unit, FIU, and the TT Cybersecurity Incident Response Team, TT-CERT. The FIU's 2023 annual report underscored the continuous need for enhanced monitoring for illicit financial activities, with the real estate and legal sectors contributing a high number of new supervised entities. The minister assures the public that ongoing awareness and protection measures will be communicated broadly.
From that committee of experts and agencies, rest assured that persons will be notified and updated about the way in which we can secure and protect ourselves in this new digital age.
Recent announcements, like the National Digital Transformation Strategy 2024 to 2027, include initiatives to improve government services for all citizens and advance digital literacy, with a $23 million grant secured from the EU and the Development Bank of Latin America to support the development of a national electronic identity and a data center. The strategy aims to expand the inclusiveness of digital services to groups like the elderly and residents of rural communities, in line with the minister's stated commitment to Scarborough and all citizens. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Be viewing us on channel 102 on AMPLIA, 121 and 130 on Flow, and channel 33 on the digital network. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news when we return.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Nirvana, Tobago's premier all-inclusive event for Carnival 2025. Join us for a night of elegance, energy, and unmatched vibes at Fête à Blanc. Come dressed in your finest island chic white attire and indulge in a premium carnival experience like no other. Experience live performances by Nadia Batson and Sass, Patrice Roberts and the A-Team Band, Shawn Marshall, Lyrical, Ramonapi, Juby, and many more. Get your tickets now at islandtickets.com. Physical tickets available in Trinidad at SIP on the Avenue, Shoaholic, Trin City Mall, Port of Spain, and Center City Mall. Happy's Waterhole, Pleasantville, Avala, Hotland Plaza, in Tobago, Barcode Scarborough, Deltec Distributors, Argyle, Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Jade Monkey Crown Point, Shoaholics Lowland, and any committee member. Immerse, illuminate, indulge. Saturday 25th October 2025 from 5 p.m. at the magnificent Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. Dress code Island Chic, all white. Nirvana. Fête à Blanc, where luxury meets rhythm and elegance meets euphoria. Don't just attend, arrive in style.
Tobago, are you ready to light up the night? Join us for the Lambo Credit Union's Moonlight Miles for Diabetes Glow Walk 2025.
On Saturday, November 15th at Cano Bay Nature Resort, we'll walk, glow, and raise awareness for a healthier tomorrow.
From 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Bring your family and friends for plenty glow energy.
Registration is just $180 per person, or grab your crew of 5 for only $150 each.
Sign up online or at Lambo Credit Union branches before October 31st.
For more registration and payment details, visit lambocreditunion.com and search Moonlight Miles today.
Welcome back. The Tobago House of Assembly's Division of Education, Research and Technology Secretary, Assemblyman Zorisha Hackett, is reporting positive results from the school-oriented policing program in Tobago. Speaking to Tobago Updates at a post-budget press conference, Secretary Hackett offered an optimistic assessment of the initiative. Reporter Jewel Green-George has more.
The program, which aligns with the central government's efforts to curb school violence, currently involves 2 secondary schools in Tobago, Signal Hill Secondary and Mason Hall Secondary. It began on September 22nd at the 2 identified high-risk institutions, and since the officers' deployment, Secretary Hackett cited a change in the school environment.
Both Principal Ford at Signal Hill Secondary and Principal Dimas at Mason Hall have been providing positive reviews to us. Our students have also been giving us some positive input on what we've had there.
The approach in Tobago focuses on a collaborative and educational model. The officers work closely with existing school safety officers and MTS personnel, fostering a wider network of support and security. Data from a 2017 Violence Prevention Academy pilot project in Trinidad and Tobago showed a 30% decrease in offending and indiscipline among schools that provided complete incident data, providing a national context for the potential impact of such interventions. Hackett highlighted that the police presence is geared towards both protection and positive interaction, a factor contributing to the positive feedback.
Students are very respectful, they're very courteous, and I think the officers have been educating them while also providing that protection and the service we expect from them.
Critically, the DIRTEC secretary confirmed that a full rollout across all Tobago schools is not currently deemed necessary. The current focus remains on continuous monitoring and review of the 2 schools.
But for the most part, I think that we've had a downward turn of school violence and indiscipline, and so we continue to monitor throughout the term.
The autonomy of the THA allows the division to determine the extent and the support required. While the program is a partnership, Hackett confirmed that THA can decide on the level of intervention, indicating a tailored approach to the island's needs.
The good thing is, as a Tobago House of Assembly, we can decide how much of the support we want or not, and that's the autonomy granted to us.
This report of an initial downturn suggests that the Tobago model, which involves constant evaluation, may offer a unique blueprint for addressing indiscipline in educational settings across the Twin Island nation. Jewel Green-George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The National Geographic Society is committed to empowering the next generation of innovators, addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges. In line with this mission, the Society has unveiled its 2025 cohort of young explorers, 15 exceptional individuals aged 18 to 25, who are making a significant impact through community-focused initiatives in areas such as ocean conservation, wildlife protection, climate resilience, and cultural preservation. Among them is Tobago-born Seth Aki, 24, a dedicated marine researcher and educator from Trinidad and Tobago. Seth is recognized for his efforts in promoting sustainable management of the Caribbean's ocean resources, combining scientific research with public education to inspire local communities to actively protect and preserve the marine environment for future generations. Every day, we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. For our social media poll today, we asked, did Caribbean Airlines wait too long to add the extra capacity seats for the upcoming Tobago Carnival? 95% of responders voted yes, while 5% voted no. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. The weather report is up next.
Rise and shine, Tobago. The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
When you wrong, tell you you's a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive pool party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music popping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Tobago, are you ready to light up the night? Join us for the Lambo Credit Union's Moonlight Miles for Diabetes Glow Walk 2025.
On Saturday, November 15th at Cano Bay Nature Resort, we'll walk, glow, and raise awareness for a healthier tomorrow.
From 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Bring your family and friends for plenty glow energy.
Registration is just $180 per person, or grab your crew of 5 for only $150 each.
Sign up online or at Lambo Credit Union branches before October 31st.
For more registration and payment details, visit lambocreditunion.com and search Moonlight Miles today.
Nirvana, Tobago's premier all-inclusive event for Carnival 2025. Join us for a night of elegance, energy, and unmatched vibes at Fête à Blanc. Come dressed in your finest island chic white attire and indulge in a premium carnival experience like no other. Experience live performances by Nadia Batson and Sass, Patrice Roberts and the 18 Band, Sean Marshall, Lyrical, Ramonapi, Juby, and many more. Get your tickets now at IslandEtickets.com. Physical tickets available in Trinidad at SRP on the Avenue, Showaholic, Trin City Mall, Port of Spain, and Center City Mall. Happy's Waterhole, Pleasantville, Avala, Hotland Plaza, in Tobago, Barcode Scarborough, Deltec Distributors, Argyle, Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Jade Monkey Crown Point, Showaholics Lowland, and any committee member. Immerse, illuminate, indulge. Saturday 25th October 2025 from 5 p.m. at the magnificent Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. Dress code Island Chic, all white. Nirvana. Fête à Blanc, where luxury meets rhythm and elegance meets euphoria. Don't just attend, arrive in style.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a few overnight to early morning showers possible. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be 24 degrees at Piaco and 25 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow, Thursday, conditions will remain partly cloudy and breezy with occasional showers and a low chance of an isolated thunderstorm. Gusty winds near 50 km per hour and street or flash flooding may occur in areas affected by heavier showers or thunderstorms. The forecast maximum temperature tomorrow is expected to reach around 32 degrees Celsius, with heat increasing under sunny breaks. Seas will be moderate, with waves up to 2 meters in open waters and near 1 meter in sheltered areas. There are currently no watches or warnings in effect, but the public is advised to remain alert, particularly in areas prone to flooding or strong winds. Sunrise tomorrow is at 5:55 and sunset is at 5:45. And here's a recap of the headlines. Trinidad and Tobago has a new Chief Justice. TEMA Commission sits Speyside. And TPP-THA nomination window closes with record interest. I am Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Thank you so much for joining us and have a good night.